Good day, I am Hazel Joy Crisostomo, together with my partner, Daryl Joy Tonido from 2 Bachelor of English Education, and we are here to report Displaced by Aneka Rodriguez, which is a Philippine novel for children and adolescents. Now let's move on to our literary map, titled as Displaced Time. This literary map is designed like a clock, which indicates that time in its title and displays because the of the novel that we are going to refer today is Displaced by Aneka Rodriguez. So let's move on at 1 o'clock. As you can see in the picture, there is an airplane, there's USA, a phone with a text message inside it, and a bunch of physics books. So first, Nanay, Gabby's mother, went abroad for work. So 5 years later, first day of school as a senior in physics class, Gabriella's phone. Gabriella here is also Gabby. Her phone rang and she received a text message from her mother about a very important news. This time, she remembered the promises that her mother made to her but they were never kept. So next is 2 o'clock. As you can see in the picture, there is a guitar club, a band playing, and a house. So this time they joined a guitar club. Trixie, her best friend, always talks about boys and stuff. Then she told Trixie that her mother is coming home. Trixie was delighted, but not Gabby. Trixie also told Gabby that Carlo, her cousin, is forming a band, and they're going to Trixie's house for practices. So when Gabby went to Trixie's house that time, she met Justin. Next is 3 o'clock. As you can see in the picture, there are cleaning paraphernalias and two persons cleaning the whole house. So in this part, Gabby distanced herself from Trixie because she's busy of her studies. Her mother is also coming home, so she and her grandmother started cleaning the whole house. When she visited Trixie, Justin taught some few things about guitar, although she is an expert of it. However, while practicing, her heart pounded, so this means that she is starting to get attracted to Justin. In part 4, you can see a picture of a college institution, a guitar, and a music store. In this part, Tito Ramil, Gabby's uncle, asked for money again, and her grandma, although sad, but can't do anything. When she was finished checking the ATM card because her mother sent them some money and was about to go home, she passed by the music store. She imagined her old guitar and compared it to the new ones. There, she saw Justin, and they went inside together. After her review classes, she thought of her dream university, if she could pass it or not. Then, days later, she took her exam for college. At 5 o'clock, you can see a picture of an airplane representing a Philippine flag, a party, a mother, and a daughter. So, in this part, they waited in the airport for her nanay. When she saw her mother, she asked many questions in her mind about her mother being so different. Different in a way that she's taller than her mother now, and her physics itch is different. So after that, everything has changed in their house. Everything was labeled. She has a schedule and she has to clean the house. And everything is very, very organized. At 6 o'clock, in the pictures, you can see a girl and a boy texting and a mother and daughter arguing. So in Trixie's house, Justin is willing to teach Gabby a new song. That night, Justin invited Gabby to attend a gig of their band, which is called In Between Names. But she's still doubting, thinking that her mother won't agree going there. But she agreed anyway. The next day, she wasn't allowed to go, so she texted Trixie that she can come, and Trixie replied, next time na lang. When she went in her room, she sensed that something was wrong, and then she realized that her mother touched her stuff. When she went to the kitchen, she saw her mother holding pieces of paper and asked, "Who is Justin?" Next is 7 o'clock. In the pictures, there's cigarette, wine, beers, and a band playing. So, weeks after that, it was awkward silence because of her so-called invasion. Then, Trixie invited her to the gig again and persuaded her to come, but Gabby can't. So Trixie reasoned out with her by telling, "You should do what you want for once." So she went with Trixie in a bar where the band is. However, the band was smoking and drinking alcohol. After that, she went home drunk, and while searching for the keys to open the doors, her mother opened the doors for her and said, "Gabriela, we'll talk in the morning." At 8 o'clock, you can see the picture of a report card with undesirable marks, books, and a girl studying. So, her mother saw her report card where grades are low, especially her grade in physics. From then on, she focused herself on her studies, but she sometimes thinks about Justin. At 9 o'clock, you can see a paper graded A+, a house, copy-paste, and a girl being lonely. One day, they were dismissed early, but instead of going home to study, Gabby went to Trixie's house to hang out. When she was inside Trixie's room, it was a complete mess. Then she saw a formal theme graded 92. She picked it up, and it was a theme that compares math and music. And she knew that this is her work from her blog. And they argued a little about that because Gabby confronted Trixie about it, and Trixie said that it's okay, all people can do that. So Gabby was a little frustrated and ran out from Trixie's room. Next is 10 o'clock. There's a picture of a couple kissing, YouTube, and Facebook. So after a few days, she checked her social media accounts, but there were no notifications. Then she thought that no one misses her. Then she checked YouTube about the latest songs of In Between Names and saw Justin and Trixie kissed at the end of the video that she was watching. She was shocked, heartbroken, and betrayed. And let's move on to 11 o'clock. In the pictures, there's two girls being angry with each other, a house, and an emotional girl. Also, she wanted to confront Trixie about the kissing scene, so she waited in front of Trixie's gate. She confronted Trixie about it, but Trixie just said, "Look, just because you like him doesn't mean he likes you back." Then Trixie laughed. Her life turned chaotic after that, and she questioned everything. She also wanted to blame her mother for it. Yes, it's almost the end. So it's 12 o'clock, and in the picture there's a happy face, a girl playing a guitar, a pass sign, and best friends. There are two girls who are best friends. So in New Year, when preparing for their medianoche, Gabby accidentally sliced her finger and she went to her room. She saw her guitar and she played it, and then she remembered every memories. There's an epiphany. Gabby thought she should forgive Trixie, and then she walked to Trixie's house and waited at the gate. She saw Trixie, and Trixie saw her. At that time, they forgave each other. They became friends again, but they always avoid the topic concerning Justin. Gabby passed the examination of her dream university, and her mother and grandmother were very happy and proud. Although Trixie did not pass her dream university, but she's going to a university or college institution where Gabby is not around. So that's the end of the novel. But before that, there are two words that mark the end: walk on. So thank you for listening.